Fellas! It's been a long, hard battle. But my friends, we did not come this far to simply roll over. Trump is coming back into office in 4 days. 4 days. Now, we may consolidate until then. We may take in the information until then. But we are set up for the real Trump rally. The utility coin bull run. Screw the memes. We will pump XRP. We will pump HBAR. We will pump CRV. We will pump Chainlink. Cardano. So put your hands together. Bring it in. And this is when we unite. And everyone pray for ETH. Because ETH is on the way to almost death. Pray for her. For thou does not know what she did not done. Alright, let's get serious. Let me stop the sad music. Alright, anyways, let's get serious, guys. Bitcoin continues to follow our fractal for the last 2 days. Bitcoin continues to follow our fractal here to perfection. And it's looking pretty good going to the Trump inauguration, my guys. So let's go. Smack up the likes. Let's get all the homies in here. Subscribe if you're new. Yada, yada, yada. You guys know the drill. Let's freaking go. We'll hear from Horse Guy in a little bit. He's stuck in memes. But anyways, obviously Bitcoin continuing our fractal, guys. And if you don't know what this fractal is, obviously it's our fractal from last year, right? Same price action, same time frame. This was January of last year. This is January now. Playing out very, very similar with the same kind of aspect going on. This was when the Bitcoin ETF was kind of going on. And this is kind of when we have right before the Trump inauguration. So a lot of different similar things kind of going on in here during the same kind of seasonality time for Bitcoin. And we know, just to sum it up real quickly, guys, we know we're in year 4 of the cycle, guys. So let's not act and let's not sit here like we're going to do something different, right? In this cycle, we've done the exact same thing up to this point. I think Bitcoin's going to have a very, very good year. And that's going to lead to the altcoins also having a very, very good year, which we've talked about a million freaking times erroneous. All right. So Bitcoin 4-year cycle. This is where we're at now. I have it on the weekly time frame. Could we go sideways? Yes. But we're almost at that point where, by the beginning of February, I would be 100% shocked if Bitcoin's not cruising up by the beginning of February. I fully expect that to happen. And I think that's going to absolutely explode the altcoins up higher as well if we simply just follow the 4-year cycles, our beautiful, beautiful 4-year cycles. But honestly, I know that's not even what you guys want to talk about today. All right? That's not even what you guys want to talk about today, man. All right? You guys want to talk about those altcoins. Those altcoins. All right? And we love Bitcoin going up. I love Bitcoin going up. I got a hodl stack that I ain't never going to sell. Send Bitcoin to $1 million, my friends. It's not going to happen this cycle, but, eventually. You guys want to talk about those dirty, dirty altcoins. But let me say hi to everyone in the chat here first. Anderson, Grinnin, Anderson. I said Anderson twice. Anderson, will say it 3 times. Anderson, Boots said, when is alt season? Bro, we are in the middle of the utility altcoin season. We already had wave 1, which was in November. And I think we're just starting wave 2. This is just the start of wave 2 for the utility altcoins, right? So once again, I think you have to be in the right coins to be in the altcoin season, right? We'll talk about this, and it is what it is. But so I want to talk about this real quick. The elephant in the room before we talk about everything else and what we've been talking about. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay? The ETH Bitcoin chart. Obviously, ETH got absolutely destroyed today. Bitcoin was like flat and ETH was down like almost, I think it was almost down 5%. But ETH back down to our trend line again. And I just think this is fascinating to me. Like the timing of this is going to happen, guys. So obviously this has been a point where ETH has bottomed against Bitcoin in every single cycle. We had here, and we actually had one bounce here. And now we're double tapping this. I just think this is fascinating that ETH is coming to test this again. ETH Bitcoin is coming to test this again. Literally, it's probably going to happen exactly at the time where Trump is coming into office. You can't make this up, man. Like, what's the chances of that happening, right? This is going to hit this right when Trump's coming into office. Do we get some crazy news like ETH ETF staking when Trump comes into office that would bounce ETH? I wouldn't be shocked, right? Obviously, right now it is max ETH bearishness, man. You haven't seen anything like this in a long time. I think we're gonna bounce here. If we don't, I will say this: if we don't bounce here on ETH Bitcoin, this is gonna get ugly. I think this is gonna get ugly. I think, but touche is touche. I don't think it really matters, and I personally don't really care if ETH Bitcoin bounces or not. I don't really care. As long as my other coins go up. But, this is something to watch and something to keep an eye on, because I think that if it is interesting to watch over the next week as Trump comes into office. He's going to do a bunch of different freaking things with crypto. He's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Just wait for the rapid fire of stuff that's about to happen. All right. We'll see what happens. So I just think that's interesting. I wanted to start off with that today because that's kind of mind-blowing to me, to be quite honest. But obviously, the talk of the town, and something we've been talking about here, and it's why I bought the dip on this coin, bro, because this thing is just strong as hell, and it's been strong as hell throughout this whole consolidation. That's why I was trying to say throughout this whole consolidation, XRP is the strongest coin during this pullback, man. You want to be buying the dip on XRP. XRP flies up new. I think actually XRP hit a new all-time high on the price chart for XRP, and I've said that I think XRP is going to start but it's going to cause the second wave of the utility bull run. Okay, so we have XRP breaking out now. Maybe we consolidate. I think we could consolidate here for a few days, and maybe the whole market gets some consolidation before Trump comes in, right? Maybe Bitcoin kind of stalls here for a bit. And I honestly, I don't know what's going to happen, man. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea what the price action is going to be between now and Monday. I have zero clue. It wouldn't surprise me if we just chopped for a little bit. So don't be surprised at that. I'm just going to tell you guys I have no idea what's going to happen, man. Between now and Monday, we could get a dip. We could go sideways. We could pump. I really don't know. But I think when you just look at XRP, I think this is going to lead the utility coins to start rolling up, and some of them have already, right? Chainlink has been doing very, very well. Obviously, not even close to anything started yet. I think this is just the beginning of this. I think this is literally just the beginning of this. I think we're just getting started with the kind of some of this stuff. I mean, some of this stuff has come off the lows pretty good, but I really think we're just kind of gaining ground before next week when we really start seeing some of these headlines that are popping up if Trump actually does some of this stuff. Because I've seen XRP strategic reserve. I've seen Solana strategic reserve. We're starting to see some of this shit, man, that we've been talking about the last month, which is I think next year is going to be the first year where some altcoin gets used, and it's going to be mass speculation, man. People are going to be speculating on utility altcoins like crazy, I think, starting next week, as if Trump starts to do some of the stuff that he's talking about. So I'm loaded up, man. I don't really care what the price action is. I am going to have patience because I've told you guys this. I'm just looking at some of these Bitcoin pair charts, guys. And if you've been watching these videos lately, man, I'm just looking at some of these Bitcoin pair charts. Look at this Wyckoff, dude. Look at the Wyckoff on Chainlink Bitcoin and tell me how you can't be bullish on Chainlink, bro. Is this not the textbook Wyckoff accumulation schematic, right? How many of these did we see in 2023? And we all said, these are not Wyckoffs. These are not Wyckoffs. And they all pumped, bro. we have this on the Bitcoin pair chart, man. I have not seen, and it's not just Chainlink, I have not seen these Wyckoff accumulation schematics on Bitcoin pair charts in a long time. It's really been since 2020, man. So I don't know, man. I think some of these are clean, and I think it's just showing you what's coming this year. If you can have the patience and not get chopped up in this little chopperoni that's going on, bro. If you can be patient and you can just and you can kind of just stay the course, stay steady, I think crazy things are coming this year. And it's the Bitcoin pair charts that are showing me this. If you guys have been watching the videos that I've been putting out, dude. It's not just Chainlink. You know, I mean, it's Crow, which is not as clean. I mean, actually, it is pretty clean, to be quite honest. Also being right at the support. Going into Trump next week, you just got some beautiful charts, man. Some beautiful charts. But obviously, I think it's XRP that's going to kind of ignite this. And I think, and this is just my guess, and I don't want you guys to get mad at me here, I think it's going to matter. And I was kind of wrong with this, to be quite honest. But Jordan, when a meme coin's gonna pump? I need my memes. I am all in memes. I listen to Murad. And now I'm about 70% on my memes, bro. My God, man, when memes bounce. All right, Sky, this goes to you. I think it's gonna matter what coins you're in. I think it's gonna matter what coins you're in. I really, really do. I think you're gonna have to be selective on what you're in. I know I've kind of said that, like, okay, are we going to get an everything altcoin season? I don't think we will get an everything altcoin season. I think it's going to be select altcoins that go berserk, like we saw in November. What altcoins went berserk in November are going to be the ones that go berserk, I think, this year. I think it was a precursor. Trump won, Gensler quit, and the market showed you the hand of which altcoins are going to moon. It's going to be the utility coins and coins that have potential to actually do something, right? The market showed you the hand, bro. I think it's obvious which coins are going to perform well and which coins are not going to perform well. Look at the charts. See which coins perform well since Trump won, right? And which coins did not perform well since Trump won. And it's very, very obvious, I think. Very, very obvious on which coins were going to perform well and which coins are not going to perform well. Okay? You can see which ones have it been. It's been the ones that, you know, quite frankly, the ones that were being attacked by the SEC for a long time. ADA, right? Cosmos finally got some love, right? Obviously XRP, Crow, Chainlink, CRV, HBAR. You guys know the ones, right? I think it's going to matter which coins you're in my personal opinion. That's just my take. We'll see if I'm correct or not, but touche. All right, let me hop on the chat. I've been rambling for 15 minutes. I want to see what some of you guys are saying right now. I'm playing with my poo. Dude, don't play with your poo. What the hell? What are you taking out? What are you pooping and taking it out of the toilet and play with it, dude? What the hell? This dude said I'm playing with my poo. Bro, don't be telling people that in the chat. Okay? You can get away with that when it's euphoric in here, right? Because no one's gonna see that. Everyone's gonna be pumped that their coins are going up. You can't be talking about playing with your poo right now yet. It's too early to talk about playing with your poo, bro. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's a little weird. It's a little freaking weird, right? Let's see what everyone's saying in here. Hope you're right about Crow. Yeah, I mean, listen, I know Crow's not really moving right now. I think it's kind of weird that Crow's not moving personally. I think it's a little bit weird, but I think it will. I'm going to have the patience, and I remember, and you ain't going to be finding me changing out of Crow because I did that last cycle. You know when I did it on the Bitcoin pair chart? Right here. and I ain't doing that again, bro. I ain't doing that again, my man. You know what I mean? But obviously, Yeah, you ain't gonna be doing that. Fingers, look at the Aptos Bitcoin pair chart. Dude, you don't... I love when you guys ask for these things. By the way, Cosmos has a great chart, by the way. Cosmos is the pure Wyckoff. Shit. What's APT BTC? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're at the lows. A lot of these times, though, like, I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing, right? 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. I would actually like to see you go slightly lower and then come back above. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I kind of like it. It's at support. Shit. Canaptos. I mean, you're going to find almost every altcoin pair chart is at some type of support on Bitcoin. It's kind of nice. Anyways, let's go back on Bitcoin, guys. So I don't know what's going to happen in the short term for Bitcoin, guys. I really, really don't. By short term, I mean the next couple days. I'm very confident in Bitcoin going higher over the next few months. I don't know what's going to happen in the next few days, though. I expect some shenanigans before then. So if you're in leverage, just be careful. I do expect a little shenanigans before Trump comes into office within the next, between now and Monday. I wouldn't be surprised at like some quick shakeout, shakes all the late longs out, right? So just be careful of that. But I don't really know what's going to happen between now and Monday. But we got Bitcoin trying to go for the highs right now, actually 100,381. How quickly was it? Back down here, we were at 89,000. It was the end of the world, right? It was head and shoulders. Oh my God, the head and shoulders, bro. Mike was coming out. Man, look at that head and shoulders. Man, that head and shoulders is going to fuck us. This thing's going to bring us all the way down to 85K. Right? The infamous head and shoulders pattern. And then Bitcoin said, nope, got back on. Almost exactly like over here. But no, if you're just following this, I think if you're a hodler, if you're someone just holding, you're not a trader, the best thing you can do right now is think just don't overreact to any short-term movement here. You can even see when we came out right here, we had this like week period where we kind of went sideways right here. We could still do that, right? We could still go sideways, maybe we can get a little dip in here. I think if you're a holder, you're just chilling. I don't think you really want to care about what Bitcoin does here. I just don't think you really want to care. I think you just kind of wait until next week and seeing what happens next week. Whether we pull back maybe to like the mid 90s, or we just chop, whatever, or we just pump. Who knows? I don't think you should really care too much, unless you're like a pro trader or some shit, which most of us don't tend to be pro traders. Oh man, we got some good stuff, dude. We got some good stuff, man. I think the next few months are going to be fun, man. They really are going to be really, really fun. Dude, I think next week is going to be so fun. Just to see what Trump does. Like, even if he doesn't do anything, I think he will. I think he's about to drop some bangers next week right off the bat, bro. I think he's going to drop some bangers, right? I mean, we're already seeing rumors of what he wants to do. I don't even think Dude, I think BlackRock's going to start talking about some stuff they want to do with blockchain. Right now that the SEC is going to be hopefully a little bit more pro crypto, I think BlackRock's going to start talking about some stuff they want to do with like, RWAs and shit. That's why I'm so bullish on Chainlink. I think starting next week we're going to have some crazy stuff that starts coming out about some of these things. And it's just the seasonality, right? I mean, January to May is when altcoins typically do well in the post-election year, man. So I don't know. Anyways, check out some stuff that's going on over here. I don't think too much is really going on too much today. I can't wait till we actually have some price action on stream again. I feel like it's been like 2 months since we actually had some price action on stream that was worth watching. So it's been a while. It's been quite a while, man. It's been quite a while. Psycho Pearl, so would FTM ever hit $2? Do effing dollars, Poppy. FTM? Should we look at Phantom? We'll look at Phantom a little bit, Psycho. Look at it a little bit. I got you, though, bro. But yeah, just going back to XRP. Does XRP have to come back down and and retest here, and then try to go back up? Maybe. I'm just gonna move this up. Does it have to come back down, retest, and then come back up? Maybe, quite possibly. It's what we could do over the next few days. I mean, that would be like a 15% pullback from the highs. I think that would be pretty healthy, actually. But I do know that when XRP moves, it moves. It just moves, bro. Like, it just moves. It just moves. So, I mean, that's how it moved in 2017. It was just like a straight pump to the moon. So, I mean, we'll see. But I really think just XRP is the barometer for the altcoins. And I think you're going to start to see some of these other ones start to break out. Because I remember last November, XRP was the one who broke out first. And then you saw the other ones start to move afterwards. So, yeah, I mean, I think today was clear too. I mean, what was Chainlink was strong. HBAR literally went nuts. That's been another utility coin that has been a beast, dude. Look at HBAR, bro.
Do you think it's time to sell some micro?
I didn't buy any HBAR. I wish I did.
And other utilities.
I'm freaking.
For one more big BTC rise first.
Holy shnikes! Mean tame!
Jordan, can you be your expert TA on radio?
My expert TA. Dude, my expert TA is looking at altcoin pair charts. No, dude, I wish I bought the dip on HBAR. Because HBAR was holding up so strong too. I didn't buy any HBAR, unfortunately. But HBAR is another one that it just looks like a beast, man. I mean, this is another one that clear strength on the dip. Didn't really dip that much. This one looks like a beast too. Shit. What was I gonna look at? I don't know. All right, let's look at FTM, Phantom. I know that's people like Phantom. I want to look at Phantom Bitcoin first. Psycho. I want to look at Phantom Bitcoin. Ooh, I like it. I really like it. Do you know why I like this? There's not really a big reason why I like this. The only reason I really like this is just because it's really in the demand zone, or it's slightly above the demand zone. Actually nice. It's actually a nice kind of looking chart, actually. 1, 2, 3, retest. It's been like a long chart though, right? You got 1, came back down, 2, came back up, came back down, 3, came back up. Now you're like double retesting. It's kind of like a Wyckoff 2, man. It's like a Wyckoff 2. I mean, dude, you can find these everywhere. That's why I'm so bullish on alts right now, man. You can just find these Wyckoff accumulations on the Bitcoin pair charts everywhere, man. It's just a matter of getting the move, and I think it's the perfect storm to get some of these moves over the next few months. But you can find these everywhere. So that one looks really, really good, and I'm assuming Phantom USD. Phantom USD. It's in a weird spot. I don't know. This chart's kind of wacky. It's a little wacky to me. Just a little wacky. What is Phantom? Is Phantom US based? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know if Phantom's US based. This is the key zone, obviously. Right? Resistance, 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 support, support. Hold this shit and push up. Hold that shit and push up. Do some push-ups. As long as you hold here, I think you're good for higher, but yeah. I mean, that Bitcoin bear chart looks pretty good though. That looks pretty good. If you can have the patience. You got to have the patience though. You know, you got to let it play out because it happens quick when it happens, right? Nothing can happen for like months and then it happens quickly. Like, so, I don't know. The Bitcoin pair chart looks better than this. This one's a little bit more wacky, I think. Your mom? Dude, your mom. This kind of is a whack-off. It's like an upwards whack-off.
What's going on with Near? You still bullish?
Felipe, Near? We'll look at Near. We could look at Near. Near's a good one. Near's like, is Near like, by the way, shout out to MJC. I forgot in the beginning. She came in with 20 gifted memberships in the beginning, like a freaking beast. I don't know what she's doing over there. She must have had a shitload of XRP. You know what I'm saying? Like, she must have a shitload of XRP. It's kind of crazy. Shout out to MJC. What was I going to look at? Oh. I don't know. Near, the problem with Near, I don't think it's a, I guess I don't think it's a problem. I'm being dramatic when I say problem. I really am being dramatic. I think that the thing with Near is it had such a big run down here, right? So a lot of these coins that had these massive runs, like Near did a 10x here, right? It's kind of like Sol, where Sol had such a big run and it's had to go sideways for so long. Now you've had Near going sideways now for almost a year. You know, we're going on almost like 10 and a half months. 10 and a half months of sideways here. 10 and a half months. So I gotta think, you know, once again, I think this is just the mid-cycle sort of, you know, correction before you're gonna get to this 19 level or 20 level. But, you know, it had such a big run, man. I mean, it went on, where's my, right? First wave, second wave, wherever it ends, wherever it's, I mean, maybe it keeps going for a little bit. But I mean, your third wave, at the very least, will get you to $20. But yeah, it's just your typical mid cycle correction. I think it's like Bitcoin here, right? Where Bitcoin had this massive rally, went sideways, massive rally, sideways, massive rally, which I think it's got one more massive rally in it, up to like 160 or so. But you know, we'll talk about that as the time goes. We'll talk about that as the time goes. But yeah, that's a Near. I think you're just in that, probably in that first or even I mean, probably closer to here, I would guess. Mid-cycle correction where it can last for like a year before you go out again. J Roaster, what's the difference between the different pair charts? If you purchase the coin with Bitcoin, you would want to follow Bitcoin pair chart. If you want to buy with ETH, you would follow ETH pair chart. The significance of the Bitcoin pair chart, it's very important. It's very important because this is how you would know what altcoin you want to be in. Because theoretically, you could have the same looking chart. So say if you have two coins, right? Say if coin one, you have coin one, which is the USD chart looks like this, right? And you're bullish because it's at support. And then you have coin two, which has the same exact chart like this. How do you know which one you would rather be in, right? Because you would think, you would look at them and you'd go, okay, well, they have the same chart at the exact same support. Which coin would I want to be in? Well, that's when you use, right, the Bitcoin pair chart to know which one is probably going to outperform the other one. You know what I mean? Because if one's at Bitcoin pair support or has a good looking Bitcoin chart, that one's going to continue to outperform the other coin, which may also be at support, but the Bitcoin pair chart looks like ass, right? That's the way I kind of look at it. But everyone has different ways you can look at it, I guess. You know what I mean? But that's why I think Bitcoin pair charts are so important. Because right now, a lot of coins are at support or 618 Fibonacci's, but they're not all bouncing. They're not all bouncing. Some of them look like ass. There's some, like right now, dude, there's some coins that look like trash, and then there's other coins that look really, really good. It's a weird market right now. It's a weird market right now. Some coins are ass. Some coins look really, really good for continuation higher. And then other coins look like they want to go lower. It's a weird market right now, man. It really is. Anyways. I'm stuck on Chainlink, dude. I don't know, man. I think my Chainlink philosophy is going to come into fruition this year. I have this feeling, man. I have this feeling in my gut that this is Chainlink's year, man. I just have this weird-ass feeling. It's a feeling in my bones. Deep in my bones, bro. This is Chainlink's year. Not just Chainlink's year. I think it's altcoin year in general. Even ADA. Cardano looking strong as hell too. You can't even deny it, man. I mean, it's obvious. Which ones are the strongest ones? It's just obvious. Like, that's why I said throughout this consolidation, you want to be in the strong coins. You don't want to be in the coins that are pulling back massive amounts. You want to be in the coins that are holding up the best, right? So what coins are holding up the best? ADA, XRP, HBAR, and those are all the best gainers so far. You know what I mean? Chainlink. All the ones that held up the best are the best gainers so far. Easy. But I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm rambling right now. I'm rambling. I sell all chilies, then hops. When chilies? Dude, are NFTs making a comeback? I don't think so. I personally don't think they're going to make a comeback. Mean Tang said, yo, Mean Tang, you're the homie, man. Do you think it's time to sell some MicroStrategy for some extra Chainlink or other utilities, or wait for one more big Bitcoin rise? It's a tough call. It's a tough call. This is why I have a Bitcoin HODL stack that I never sell, because I know I'm never perfectly going to time when it's the exact point where I don't want to be in Bitcoin anymore. For the cycle, I'm saying for the cycle. I always want to be in Bitcoin, but I'm talking about like for the cycle. I'm not smart enough to know that exact point. I know that. So I have a Bitcoin HODL stack that I never sell, and then I play altcoins cycle these, right? So, I mean, do you want to sell MicroStrategies for alts right now? I want to say yes, but I also don't want to tell you that because it's tough. I think it's tough. If you're trying to maximize gains, it's a tough call, man. I don't want to tell you to do that because if Bitcoin keeps rising, I mean, the only reason I think that is the case, and I can show you the reason why I think it would be a good idea to do that. It doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, though. So just understand that this could go the other way. You know what I mean? Where's others? Others, where are you? Hello. What the heck is it? I think it was on total, maybe. What the hell? Was it here? I don't think it was there. Hold on, let me bring up others. Oh boy. I don't know what happened to my others chart, guys. I'm sorry. But I don't know what happened, man. I gotta find it. This is gonna annoy me now. Hold on. Was it others dominance? I don't want others. I want... Nope, it's not that one. It's not that one. Whatever. We can do it again. Just gonna show you this again.
What's your price target for CRO? Thanks.
January 1st. I'm just gonna put January 2nd. So January, I'm just gonna mark off January to May, to the end of May. So in 2017, this is the post-election year, right? So this is the year after the election, okay? This was what altcoins did, okay? This is what others did. From January of the post-election year to May of the post-election year. That was actually the best time for altcoins in the 2017 cycle. Was that 5-month window. In that 5-month window, you did about half the altcoin gains that cycle, right? Give or take. If you actually look at this cycle as well, January 2nd. I can't get the first for some reason. It is what it is. January 2nd, you can see when that's when they really started to go. To May, same thing. So January to May, once again, that's when you bought about half the gains for the altcoin market. January to May of the post-election year, right? So 2021. January to May of 2021. January to May of 2017. And now obviously we're 4 years later, and we can just mark off January. Middle of January was like right there. So the seasonality, and everyone's going to say this time is different, and I understand. I understand we want to say this time is different and all this stuff. But if we just mark off January to like the middle of May, right, I'm going to expect, and maybe it's wrong, maybe it's not, right? But I like to think that cycles repeat. I mean, the cycles for Bitcoin this time have been pretty spot on for Bitcoin. So I'm going to expect that the cycle is going to be similar for altcoins too. They've moved up, but I'm going to expect, and I'm going to guess, it's just my wild guess, that half the altcoin gains this cycle will be in the next 5 months. Half the altcoin gains this cycle will be in the next 5 months. How much is that? Could be to here, could be to here. But just my guess based on the previous cycles that January to May will be bullish for alts. And I just think it's funny that we've been beaten up so much this cycle where we don't even think that's possible now because we've just seen Bitcoin dominate for so long. So we don't even think that altcoins can do anything anymore. Even though we've just kind of seen it, right? We've seen XRP go to $3. I think anything's possible. You know what I mean? So my guess is January to May will be the best time for alts. And then we'll kind of go from there. But that's kind of the reason why I've been buying the dip on alts and not really Bitcoin recently. Just because I think altcoins will be better gainers. But you got to be in the good alts, the good altcoins. It's like last year. You got to pick the right altcoins. I don't think you can just be in anything and buy anything and you just instantly win. I think you got to be in the right ones. Just because there's so many alts now, right? But fortunately we can't look at the previous cycle. I wish we had 3 cycles to look at, but we only got this one, and now we're entering this zone. And we got Trump coming into office in 4 days. In 4 days, right on time. What could be the narrative, Phyllis? People are going to say, what could cause that? Oh, I don't know. The first pro crypto president in the most influential country in the world? Duh. I think it's obvious. It's just people just can't see it and it's staring at them in the face. I just think it's obvious. And people will say, it's too obvious. Well, I mean, if it was too obvious, we wouldn't have everyone calling tops a week ago. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to say, that's too obvious, man. I mean, it's not. Because, dude, there was like a shitload of people bearish right here a week before the inauguration, bro. So it can't be that obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be that obvious. You know what I mean? So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm rambling like a freaking beast. Because that's what I do. I ramble. You know what I mean? I'm going to hang out in the chat for a little bit because I've been rambling like a freaking weirdo. Jordan, take a break from talking, man. This is how you get a migraine, bro. And tell me, when Chainlink Moon? I just sold all my whiff for Chainlink. I did, because Jordan said it is going to $130. Yes. When Chainlink go to moon? I need to be rich tomorrow. All right, we got horse guy on the Chainlink train. Yes, I love dude. If horse guy becomes rich with us because he hopped on the Link Marine train, we will all be brethrens together with horse guy on being Chainlink Marines. Feds still have that 6,500 Bitcoin. They got to sell it before he comes in? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that was all a bluff. I think that was all a bluff. They would already did it by now, I think. I don't believe that they will do that. But the SEC is a bunch of cocksuckers. Appealing the XRP case right when they're about to leave, right when Enzo's about to leave. You're really going to appeal it, bro? Bunch of cocksuckers. Market doesn't give a shit, though. The market was like, nope, we don't care. We're going to pump XRP anyways. We don't give a shit. Like, late Jan, February is altcoin season. You got it, Ashley. Ashley, you got it. You just guessed it. Nice shot. Yo, Roro, what's up? I'm out mid-March. Oh, man. Take a look at, is the bull mark over on the Google trend and pinpoint the dates on the chart. It's funny. That probably was like it probably was on this day. Monday the 13th is the bull market over. That probably was. Bye, Gary. Dude, bye, Gary's like bye, Felicia, man. Gary gone is literally like bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. All right, let's get, I don't know what's going to happen here. You guys think XRP is going to pull back and retest? I don't know. I do think if you own XRP, it's probably a good time to take some profits.
I liquidated an account yesterday to SnagLink.
You liquidated an account yesterday to SnagLink. Nice. Nice, man. You bought it yesterday? I think it was still at a decent price. Still at a decent price. But welcome to the Link Marines. Welcome, man. Oh, XRP Bitcoin, bro. XRP Bitcoin. Link Bitcoin looks fuego. Look at XRP Bitcoin too. Breakout. XRP Bitcoin highest price since May 2021. I have up here circled. If we're just following the Bitcoin pair chart, this is why I like all the altcoins are going to do well, man, because XRP Bitcoin has now broken this level that it could not break since 2021, has broken it. And, dude, even if you just think it's going to this 2013 high, it's still another 244% gain against Bitcoin. If you think it's going to the 2017 high, that's where shit could go crazy, man. And this is where shit starts to get a little bit too moon boyish. Like, I am a moon boy, but I'm only a moon boy because I've been in the crypto market when it made sense to be a moon boy. Like, if you were here in 2021, bro, the moon boys won, bro. As long as you were taking profits on the way up, the moon boys won, bro. So, dude, do you really think XRP can do another 600% gain against Bitcoin? You're going to need some crazy shit to happen. I don't know if you can get to that 2017 peak on the XRP Bitcoin chart. I think you can do the 2013 peak. But man, you would need some crazy shit to happen to get, to 650% gain against Bitcoin. You're talking about almost a $20 XRP, assuming Bitcoin does not move. And if Bitcoin went up higher, then you would need that would even be a higher price XRP. I don't see that, but I could see a 242% gain against Bitcoin, which would put it at 242% gain. I think that's where I got that $11 price point. But honestly, if you're in XRP since here, like, it's probably not a bad time to start. You probably should have already been taking profits. You should already have probably sold some on the way up, right? Remember, in bull markets, if you have really good entry points, the winners take profits on the way up, right? Instead of waiting for a price point, right? Probably should have sold some here, maybe even sell some here. The winners just consistently take profits on the way up. And then if you get pullbacks, you can add, or you can just not add. Do whatever you want to do. But anyways, I'm rambling on XRP again. Oh, shit. Shiitake mushrooms. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. And we'll hang out in the chat. Keith said, sold 20% of my XRP today. Good move, dude. I actually love that move. I love that move. Though I think it will probably go higher, I think it's a good move that you probably sold a good chunk of XRP today. And listen, if you believe in it, just keep a hodl stack. You know what I mean? And you can always buy back in. That's the thing. I think some people think, okay, you sell, then you're out. You can always buy back in if you get a dip, if you want, you know? Like shit. You missed the pump song swing and trade? Me too, dude. We need some pumps on stream. It's been too long since we had pumps on stream. The pumps never happen at this time anymore. They always happen in the beginning of the day. I remember back in the day, man, we always get pumps at nighttime. I feel like Asia's sleeping. Asia's always asleep now. It's crazy. Friggin' Asia, man. I blame Asia. It's interesting to see everything's green, but ETH is red. Dude, ETH got absolutely destroyed today. Yeah, man. Something's got to be in the pipeline for ETH here, man. Like, oh, man, because you are very close to this. And I know a lot of people are watching this. A lot of people are watching this right here. And I bet you smart money's watching this level right here, right? And I just think I know this market too well. I'm not saying like I know this market too well. Like I'm saying I know this market too well to know that if you get another hit into here, some news comes out, bro. I feel like it's almost every time, man. Some news comes out, and that's the reversal point. You know what I mean? And it's like clockwork so many times. Some news comes out down here, and ETH gets sent up. You know what I mean? Or what usually happens is, maybe the news doesn't come out right away, but what happens is you have people who kind of know the news is going to come out, so they accumulate, and then it starts moving up. And then you get the news right here. And then it sends up. And all these people who were smart and know the news reap the benefits. It almost happens every single time. And I wouldn't be surprised if in 4 days you have some news, Trump does something with ETH, some news comes out, and ETH gets the bounce out of there. I also wouldn't be surprised if nothing happens and you just dump. Honestly, I don't really care what happens with ETH here. I don't think it really matters too much what happens here, because I think even if ETH dumps, if ETH Bitcoin goes down, that a lot of that money can just flow into other stuff. So I don't really think it's too important. I think a lot of people think it's like ETH has to bounce here. There's no alt season. I don't think that's the case. I think ETH Bitcoin can go down still, and you can still have alt season, in my opinion. I mean, we saw that last month. But yeah, we'd be surprised to see some news come out. Right over here. Trump comes in, some news comes out a few days later. Voila. BlackRock puts ETF staking in, and it's off to the races. Well, we'll see. Who knows? Like I said, speculation doesn't mean much. There's always something, though. Always something. I thought I was married to ETH. No, she's my ex. We've been completely divorced for years now. I think we divorced in like 2022. I forget when I called ETH my ex-wife. She was my wife in 2021. I know that, but I think I divorced her in 2022. If history repeats, it's been a while since we've been divorced, and she's not very nice, man. She's not very nice. Vegas said 800 subscriber. Appreciate all your insight. 800. You're the 800 subscriber, dude. You were here since like day one, man. Not day one. You're probably here since like day 800. No, not 800. Probably 200. Shout out to you. I had my ETH on base. You think all altcoins will do well? I thought you said it only a select few. I think only a select few, and not a select few. I think it's gonna be more broad. But what I think it's gonna be is truly people speculating on use case again. And I brought that up last year. It was like back to the roots. Let's get back to the roots, man. We need something, and we're getting it. That's the thing. That's what gets me excited about this year, man. I said last year, remember, I did that whole slideshow, and I said I want to get back to the roots, right? We got to get away from these meme coins and celebrity coins and just shit coins. We got to get away from them. How do we get away from them? We need some reason for people to believe in altcoins again. And I think we're getting that right now. I think this is the start of it, where people are starting to believe in altcoins again. They're starting to believe the narratives for altcoins. And I said this, even if they're not true, even if nothing happens with altcoins, you just need people to believe that it's possible, right? And I think that's what you're seeing now. Gensler's gone, gives people hope. Trump comes in, gives people hope. BlackRock talks about, using blockchain, gives people hope. I think you're starting to see that now. And I think that's all going to come into fruition this year. Where, you just need people to speculate, right? And that's all altcoins are. It's speculation, right? And this all comes to why I think specific coins are going to do very, very well. Because people are going to drink the Kool-Aid. The key is you can drink the Kool-Aid right now. And I do think a few altcoins will be used for something this year. I do think so. Not all, but most of them won't. And I guess I'll just make a wild saying here, guys. I think after this year is going to be like the .com bubble for altcoins, where maybe 1, 2, 3 has some use. Then all the other ones get absolutely destroyed. And I think it's going to be like the .com bubble, where it's just going to get absolutely plastered, and there's only going to be a few remaining, right? I think after the .com bubble, there's only a few .com companies remaining, right? That stood the test of time. And I think that's what's going to happen after this year is basically the .com bubble for altcoins, where most of them go to zero, but some of them survive. But that'll be after this year. After this year. But we're not going to talk about that now.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. We ain't going to talk about that now. Imagine if the 3 that survive, it's Chainlink, XRP, and Bitcoin. It's messed up. It's messed up. All right. Put it over here. Look at VET. VET. Oh. VeChain. I want to hold VET. Dude, VET's another strong coin. Big impulse. Nice little pullback. Look at the nice little structure here. Triple tap. 1, 2, 3. That's another good one here. Doesn't mean it can't pull back again, right? It can just continue to go sideways for a little bit longer, but it's a nice little structure. I like that nice little structure on VET. I like this one. It's a nice little structure. Actually, I kind of look at this in the monthly. I'm just curious. The monthly. Yeah. I mean, dude, get a monthly close above here. Get a monthly close above there, and we're talking. And we're talking. You gotta get the close. Like last month, you tried, you failed. Get the monthly close above here, and we're talking. And we're really talking. Well, you gotta get it. You tried. Nope. Try again. Don't nope it. Don't nope it again. Oh man. Don't nope it again. I actually want to look at VET BTC. Woo! Man! You don't have a dude, that oh man. I love it. I love it. Look at the range. Breakdown, reclaim, retest. You might think I'm crazy. You might say I'm crazy, man.
Happy birthday, Sierra. Pump song, please.
J-Rock Smash, happy birthday, Sierra, pump song, please. Happy birthday, Sierra, pump song, please. Let's do it. You got to pump it up! Happy birthday, Sierra! All right. Sierra, hope J-Rock pumps you up tonight. All right. There we go. Anyways, yeah, you might think I'm crazy, which I might be slightly crazy. I love when people tell me to sing happy birthday, man. I love it. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. We're winning this cycle. I think we are going to win this cycle. I mean, we already have, but I think we're gonna we're gonna win this cycle, man. All right. We've had multiple cycles for Bitcoin. Okay. I like to relate it to Gandhi. All right. They ignore you. Okay. And I just like to label all the cycles. All right. Or actually, we'll do it. They ignore you. They laugh at you. They fight you. Then you win. All right? They ignore you. They laugh at you. They fight you. Then you win. Let's freaking do it, man. And I like to quote it into Gandhi, because honestly, how can crypto win anymore, right? I mean, how could crypto win anymore than what's about to happen in 4 days? Like, Gensler's gone. Literally, the one thing that just completely always shits on crypto and makes it so hard to innovate. That mother effer's gone. And you got Orange Man coming in just talking about whatever weird shit he's going to be doing. Who knows what the Orange Man's going to do? But I mean it is what it is. But I like to quote it to Gandhi and do our thing.
Can we check Dollar Velo Labs, please? TKSY.
Can we check Gonsler?
If you had 30K to turn into 200K this cycle, what coin would you invest in?
If you had 30, what is it? 30K to invest in this cycle, what coin would I do now? That's a good question. If I had 30K to put in anything right now, depends on your financial situation. If you really need this 30K, Bitcoin. And the reason why I say that is Bitcoin's a lot safer than all these altcoins, okay? If you have 30K to blow, all right, I'm going to put it in Chainlink. But if this is 30K that you really need, Bitcoin, like this is if you really want to put it in the market, man. If I had 30K right now, would I want to buy Bitcoin at 100K? No, I probably wouldn't. That's just me, right? I mean, that's just me. You could, and you'll probably be fine at some point, right? Whatever. But I mean, dude, if I personally had one coin that I had to put 30K in, I didn't have a choice. If I could do it or not do it. I'm going Chainlink for the fundamentals and the charts. Strictly based off fundamentals and charts, I'm going Chainlink. You could go any, people are going to tell you different things, whatever. Guess it doesn't really matter, but that's where I'm going. But if you really need that 30K, either you keep it in cash or Bitcoin. Like I wouldn't be putting it, like if I had 30K and I could not lose that 30K, just be careful with the altcoins. You know? Anderson said if I had 30K to blow, I'd stay the F away from crypto. It's never enough, Anderson. After this cycle, you will have 30K to blow and you'll still F with crypto. Let's be real here. Let's keep it 100% honest here. Oh, shit. 30K on a meme coin? Hoff said put it in ETH when it hits that trend line. You could do that too. You could do that too. I wouldn't blame you if you did it. Honestly. Let's look at ETH. ETH, dude, it's the price action on ETH is just like, it's just so choppy, man. Like, oh man. And let's zoom in a little bit. Even though I don't really like to zoom in, but we're gonna do it anyways. Oh man, like what? Do you hold here? I could see it coming down here again. Maybe Bitcoin chops around for a few days. ETH bleeds out a little bit more. Then ETH Bitcoin hits the trend line. And then maybe you get some news and you bounce up. Would that shock me? No. Something like this. Bitcoin chops around. ETH bleeds out for a few more days. Trump comes in. You get some random news event. And ETH sends. Like, that would just be textbook crypto. But who the frick knows, man? Half in Bitcoin, half in Tesla. Can't go wrong with that, man. Stocks, I'm happy with my stocks. Man. We've had some good stock plays. I think this cycle, I'd rather be in crypto at this point. But next cycle, I think we're going to talk a lot more about stocks. In the early part of the cycle, we're going to talk a lot more about stocks because we had some really good stock plays. We just didn't really talk about them too much, dude. Palantir did crazy amounts. AMD did crazy amounts. Fortunately, I didn't get in MicroStrategies. I wish I did. Tesla has done crazy amounts. What else did? Microsoft. Most stocks did really well. But I think next cycle, early on, we'll talk about stocks a little bit more because I know, like, we always talk shit about stocks, but I think everyone should have a stock portfolio, or like a long-term stock portfolio, which they don't touch. You know, I do think that's important, and we'll talk more about that next cycle. This cycle, I think we're at the point where I'd rather be in the altcoin, in the crypto market at this point in the cycle. I think we're in that last year of the cycle where you want to be in like super risky assets because people start turning into weirdos like ourselves. People start turning into max degens, and yeah, it is what it is. MSTR. Stocks move first. Yeah, I think the play, and it's kind of every cycle, dude. The play early on is buy Bitcoin and stocks. Buy Bitcoin and stocks, and then if this cycle plays out the same, we'll have the blueprint for next time. So if we do get an altcoin rally for the next 5 months, we'll have the blueprint for next time. Where the blueprint will literally just be, I will be all Bitcoin and stocks until January of the post-election year. I won't even touch altcoins until January of the post-election year. If this plays out again, where we see others just go nuts for the next 5 months, I have the strat down. Just go heavy Bitcoin and stocks until January of the post-election year, and then swap, or swap maybe half or 75% into alts in January of 2029. You know what I mean? Like, if it's just going to be repeatable. But let's see if this one plays out first. I do think it will, because we tend to be kind of repeatable over time. But if this does play out again, that would be epic. That would be epic. If just the same shit happens again, then you have the blueprint for next time. And then next time when people say, "Oh, it's too obvious, it won't happen again," and then it does. Every cycle, it's too obvious. No way it can happen again. But somehow they always trick us into not thinking it's going to happen again, and it does. Oh, shit. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Soul Strategies have been a fun play. Soul Strategies? Is that a company? Here comes the pullback. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some consolidation here for the next couple of days. So the Trump eggnog is here. Would it shock me? And we kind of talked about this the other day. If you just look at our fractal over here, there was this point right here where we went sideways for 7 days. And then it came out of here. So would it surprise me for like the next 4 days? And I guess I drew this down here last time, but if we just do some consolidation, doesn't have to be exactly like this, but some consolidation. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be out of that. It wouldn't be abnormal for us to just go sideways for a little bit in here. Wherever it is, whether it's from higher or from here. Just a little consolidation wouldn't be the end of the world. Even if we went back down here, I wouldn't be too afraid. I think the only way I would get a little bit worried is if we came down here. Really, I mean, where do you get worried? That's the key. Where do you change your mind? It's tough. Because could you see them do some weird shit where they bring it down again and then they just bring it up again? They always do that weird shit. It's a tough one. I'm not gonna worry myself too much with it. I'm just gonna stick to. What am I gonna stick to? I'm just gonna stick to following the 4-year cycles. Where are we with Bitcoin? We're right here. So either we're behind the 2021 cycle, or we're a little bit ahead of the 2017 cycle. Either way, even if we don't do anything for the next couple weeks, eventually both the cycles started to move up by the end of January. So I'm just going to continue to follow the cycles, dude. Whatever happens in the short term, this whole cycle has just been a psyop, bro. All these moves, you've been better just holding, dude, the whole time. So, yeah, that's me, man. Whatever happens in here over the next few weeks, whatever, let's follow the cycles. Let's do it. I know it's boring. It's like boring. It's like boring TA, man. It's like we want to look at divergences and all this shit. Like, okay, we can, but does it really matter for holders? Which I bet 90% of you guys are just holders. Maybe 10% of you guys are traders. Doesn't really matter. But in May, if we get to May and the market's moved up, Sell in May and go away, bro. Sell in May and go away, because I don't know if you want to be dealing with these drawdowns. If we're pumping into May, you better be selling in May and go away, fellas, because you don't want to be dealing with no May 2017 or May 2021 bullshit. You don't want to be dealing with this. I'm not going to be dealing with this. Hell, in April, if we're moving up into April, I'm taking profits, bro. Because I don't want to be dealing with this. None of this shit. You know what I mean? We already dealt with this little one. This pullback, we have pullback right here. I don't want to be dealing with this. I don't want to be dealing with this. And then usually there's one more leg up, but like, I'm fine with just, somewhere in here. I don't think we're going to go this high, but like, if we do, into May, April, yeah, I don't want to be dealing with that. I'm out of there. Better front run May? Hell yeah, April, dude. Is it really May, or do we hold out for higher double top? I mean, both cycles went higher. Both cycles went higher, but like, you could probably be a trader here. Like, I don't know, man. You could probably be a trader on this one. You TP like March, April, May. This is only if this plays out, by the way. TP March, April, May. And then if you really wanted to be a boss, you buy back in like July. And then you try to ride it up again, but like, that's a little risky. It's a little risky. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If we get a massive pump into May, I'm probably gonna be taking out most of my portfolio and then riding maybe 20% of it for the rest of the cycle, and just being happy with what I made up into this point. You know what I mean? And then if we go higher, whatever. I'll still make money with like 20% of my portfolio, but I probably will be selling like 75 to 80% of it into this pump. And this pump is when an altcoin, I'm expecting altcoins to go berserk during this, right? But it's mostly altcoins I would take a lot of profits on if this happens. And then to keep some of it in case we get the second pump. And if we do, we'll still make money, but like, this is where it starts getting risky. This is when if you already made money, you'd rather just watch, because this is when it starts getting risky during this part of the market. It's a little risky biscuit over here. Look at how these pullbacks matched up. Pullback, 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 top, top. Pullback, 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 sideways, sideways, sideways. Dude, these cycles are so similar. Like, they're different in the beginning, but once you get towards the end, they're like, kind of do the same stuff at the exact same times. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Sell in May and go away. Yes, I agree. I will be front running you though. I'm sure a lot of people will be front running. So it's gonna turn and sell in April and go buy a Capril, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. Sell in April and go buy a Capril. Oh, shiitake. All right, what time is it? 8:15. Make sure I got everyone. Sierra, happy birthday, Sierra again. J Rock's coming in hot. J Rock's coming in freaking hot with that. Tyler Butthole liquidated his whole account yesterday to snag Link. Dude, I appreciate the confidence in Link, bro. That's some confidence, man. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. We're all gonna need it. Please analyze Radium. Can it reach all-time high? Radium? Isn't that a Solana play? Dude, I mean, Solana might pick up some hype now, because the rumor is that Trump not only would start a Bitcoin reserve, but also would start like a US-based coin reserve, which Sol is part of. Sol, XRP, Cardano, Chainlink, all US-based. So that could be pretty big for Solana and Solana ecosystem. But like Radium, and if that's true or not, who freaking knows if some of this stuff is true, man. Will it reach all-time high? Is this its all-time high right here? If that's its all-time right here, then yeah, I think it's gonna. Dude, this thing's strong as hell. Look how strong this thing is, bro. I think it's $617 if the market's gonna do what I think it's gonna do. I don't think it'll break all-time high. Look how strong this thing is. Look, didn't even pull back. Like this is another example of a strong ass coin. Look at this thing. When you really start moving, this thing's almost back at its high. You're only 3x away from the highs. I think this thing will go to all-time highs. But this is probably where you see a bigger pullback. So $17, you probably see a bigger pullback from there. And then you try to break. I don't know. But you had 2 hits here, 2 rejections. I would take some serious profits right there if I were you, if it gets there. Sol's purely American? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. I could be wrong though. Someone in the chat probably knows. I know Sol is an American-based company, or American-based organization, whatever you want to call it. Company, organization, coin, I don't know. Is it 100%? I don't know. HBAR ETF approved. HBAR ETF. Seriously? Dude, HBAR is going nuts, bro. HBAR and Algorand. Dude, Algorand's another US one. Dude, you could set like the same coins are pumping again. It's the same coins that are pumping again, my mans. Why did I say my mans? That was weird. That was freaking weird. Why did I say your mans? It's Algo, HBAR. It's the same coins that are pumping again. You know what's been really, really quiet is Doge, man. Doge has been really, really quiet. Why do I... And it's been really, really quiet for a long time. Doge is like... Doge is like... Doge is one of those coins that as soon as Trump comes in, they've already been talking about this Doge thing, this Department of Government Efficiency thing. Like, I have a feeling something's gonna happen with Doge too. I think if you're a Doge holder from the lows, you're just chilling right now. You're just pure chilling if you're a Doge holder from the lows. I think Doge is going to all-time highs too. You already know Elon is cooking something up with Doge. You already know. He's been too quiet about it for too long. And now he's got his buddy in office. You already know. Something be cooking. Something be cooking with this bad boy too. There'll be a Doge season at some point. At some point. When I don't know, but at some point there'll be Doge season. The Doges, we're back in full force. Quietly doing its thing. Doge is being faster than people can mine it. It's so true. There's a lot of coins that are like that. Can we check Velo Labs? Who said that? That was Stephanie Mallet. Shout out to Stephanie Mallet. She's got a mallet. She's got a mallet in her hand. Velo Labs. Oh. New highs. New cycle highs. I'll play the pump song for you. New cycle highs. On Velo Labs. Holy shnikes. Yeah, dude, imagine if Trump... Dude, that would make things pop. Imagine if Trump... And this is also a rumor. Imagine if Trump makes cryptos tax free. Oh my lordy. Dude, would be insanity. That would be huge. That's probably the biggest thing that would probably pump crypto, I think, is if he made crypto tax free. That would be insanity. You probably would get some short-term sell pressure, because then people would probably sell as soon as that came into like a thing, because then they don't have to worry about taxes. That would be crazy. But once again, dude, guys, this is the thing about next week. We have no idea what's going to happen starting next week. Zero idea. He's already said he's got like 80 executive orders he's putting in from like right away. We have no idea what's about to happen, good or bad. Completely clueless. We're all completely clueless. Completely clueless. And that's what's exciting and also a little nerve-wracking. Velo, but yeah, if he made crypto tax-free, like that would be crazy. Yeah, I mean, you're just slowly climbing up. It's getting more, it's getting a little bit more parabolic here, right? You're making higher lows, but the higher lows are getting a little bit more steep. You get a little pullback here and really start moving down. But yeah, that's a nice looking chart, man. I mean, this is just a strong coin that's getting stronger, right? Strong coin getting stronger. Look at the pullback here in December. You can't even see it. Those are the coins you want to be in, the coins that you can't even see the pullbacks. They're just holding strong, and now they're going again. Absolute beast. Doge has been the best 5-year performing crypto. No way, has it? Pray for Trump. I have a feeling they will try to take him out one more time before he is sworn in. Oh yeah, they will. They will. They absolutely will. They absolutely will. They're definitely going to try to go for him. 100%. Canada could be over. Dude, that's another thing. The Trudeau guy, he's out. He freaking resigned, bro. I say bring Canada aboard U.S. Bring Canada aboard the U.S. If they want to be. I don't know if they would want to be, though. Anyone in Canada, you want to join the U.S.? Smack the likes up. Let's go, Hoys. Let's go, Hoys, man. Buckle up, kids. Shit's about to get crazy good. It's about to get crazy good or crazy confusing. One of the two. It's about to get crazy good or crazy confusing here. You know what I mean? It really is. But, I mean, a lot of people will say it's a buy the rumor, sell the news. My only counterpoint to that is, one, you don't have altcoins popping like, I mean, you get some altcoins popping off, but it's not like this massive altcoin pop off or it makes you nervous where everyone's too greedy. And number two, this cycle has really been good news, right? A lot of times in previous cycles, good news, you dumped on good news. This cycle has been a little bit different, right? ETF launch, obviously we had a dump, but once it actually went live and you had actually shit buying, it was up only from there. So like this was really the ETF point. That was really like buy it, you went higher, right? Good news was good news. Trump winning the election was right here. That was good news is good news, right? You didn't sell off on Trump winning the election. You didn't sell off on the initial ETF flows. Like this cycle has really been a little bit different in previous cycles where like 2021, you sold off on good news.
Also will local top happen this year like others and Sullen may walk away. Then top November / deadline always. Time much love, bro.
Yo, what up, Jason Clark? Yeah, we talked about that earlier, man. But this cycle has been different. It's been actually good news has been what's caused the pumps. Like this caused ETF, Trump winning. Nothing really happened down here, I don't think. Wait, this actually was good news too. This is when the ETF got approved. Wait, no. When did the ETF get approved? No, it didn't even get approved. When did the ETF get approved? Was it here? I forget when it got approved. It's been too long since then, dude. Dude, it's been a year and a half since here. I remember that time. Holy shit, it's been a year and a half since then. Damn, that's crazy. That is crazy. But like even these cycles, like El Salvador buying Bitcoin, like Doge Saturday Night Live, those were all top things. You know what I mean? This cycle's been a little bit different. Good news has been good news. Let me get off. That means like what will really top us is some like crazy news. I don't know what it would be. It would probably be something freaking crazy like, you know, China's making a Bitcoin reserve or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like something crazy. Who knows? But yeah, it's a good question. What was this? Jason Clark? Yeah, I mean, I have no idea when the tops are going to be, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. I ain't going to sit here and act like I'm some guru who knows exactly when the tops are going to be. I'm just looking at this and saying, okay, we're here. We just had a little correction. We had a correction here. We had a correction here. All right, so we're going through that little correction right now for Bitcoin, right? Whenever it ends, could already be ending. Maybe it's not. I think it has. I think the bottom of this move is already in. We then, if we just follow in the cycles, we should expect an up thrust move. And then that up thrust move usually goes on until May or April, right? April, May time frame. Right? This one ended in like, you know, April. This one ended in May. And then both times it was sell in May and go away. Like you wanted to be out right there. For both cycles, that was the beginning of May. You wanted to be out of that shit. Or at least take profits. So yeah, my guess is, and just going based on the cycles, is we're up until April, and then April or May, we pull back, and then like both cycles again. Then you went up again until November, December. Exactly like you said. That's exactly what we did in both cycles. So will it play out exactly like that? You never know. You never know. My strategy this time is if we do see up right here, I'm going to sell a good portion of my portfolio on this move up. And then see what it's like here if there's max fear or hopium on this pullback. If there's max fear, I'll buy a little bit in. But really just riding up, you know, maybe 25, 30% of what I had down here at this point for the second leg. And if we don't get the second leg, that's fine because I already took profits here, right? I mean, that's how I'm kind of going to play it here. But it might play out differently. We don't know. We have no clue. I ain't trying to time the top, though. I'm not smart enough to time the top. I know I'm not smart enough to time the top. So there's only two things that could time the top. The Pi Cycle top indicator and the Coinbase #1 app indicator. None of those have flashed yet, which means I don't think the Bitcoin top is in. We haven't had the Pi Cycle top. We haven't had the Coinbase #1 app. We see either of those two things, more confidence. It's going to be hilarious if it ends up... Dude, it will be hilarious if April's comes around, Coinbase is the #1 app. That would be hilarious. Hilarious. It would make perfect sense. It would make perfect sense. It would make perfect sense, especially if Trump starts talking about freaking altcoins. It would make perfect sense. Oh. Trust the Pi Cycle top? I do trust the Pi Cycle top. My only problem with the Pi Cycle top, it's not really a problem. It's just how high we would have to go to have the Pi Cycle top cross. The Pi Cycle top right now, the top indicator is at 140K. So the minimum price Bitcoin has to get to have this cross is above 140K. And it's probably gonna have to go higher because usually when it goes above the green moving average, it goes higher, right? It got above it here. It went a lot higher. You got the cross here. 2017, you got above it. You went a lot higher cross. So the only problem with this is, if you believe the Pi cycle top is gonna work again, you're thinking Bitcoin is going, you got to believe Bitcoin's going 250K plus. All right, I don't think it's gonna top unless you get up there. So if you believe in the Pi cycle top, you got to be thinking Bitcoin's going to 250K plus. And if that's you, by all means, you can go for it. I don't know how high Bitcoin's going to go. I just have a HODL stack at this point where I'm just never going to sell my HODL stack of Bitcoin. So I don't care if Bitcoin tops at 160 this cycle or it tops at $1 million. I don't care. I ain't selling that Bitcoin. That Bitcoin's sitting. The Bitcoin I'm playing the cycle with, I'm just taking profits on the way up. I sold some here. I sold some here. I'll sell some more if we go higher, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I wish there was a way we could kind of see how high it would have to go for them to cross at a certain point. But, I mean, who knows? I live in the maple syrup capital of the world. Toronto? Isn't that Toronto, the maple syrup capital of the world? I think that's Toronto, no? Come on, send CRV, man. It's CRV time. Send CRV to the moon, bro. It's CRV time, man. Oh, man. A lot of hate, man. I'm going to say. I got a lot of hate for saying CRV is going to $10 plus. I am going to laugh very, very hard. I am going to piss in people's Cheerios back in that comment section when CRV is $10 plus. I'm going to piss in their Cheerios. All right. CRV 1618. When CRV hits this $11.40 mark, I will piss in their Cheerios back in that comment section. That's my favorite thing when I make price predictions and they actually work. They don't work all the time. But when they do, and I can go back in the comment section and talk shit. That's the best. I love that shit. I love that shit. What's up, Javier? Javier, remember when Jordan was going to sell at 80K? I did sell Bitcoin at 80K. But I wasn't going to sell all of it. Smart money sells on the way up. They don't wait for the top, bro. You just have to accept you're not smart enough to time the top. And just sell on the way up, right? So like I can sit here and say, okay, I think CRV is going $11. Am I going to wait for $11 to sell all my CRV? No, I've already sold some. I've already sold some CRV. Right? And I'm going to sell more at 3. I'm going to sell more at 6. I'm going to sell at 11. Oh, shit. Those are all the best times. That was like last cycle. Last cycle, back in 2020, some of you guys were watching some of my old videos back in early 2020 when I was making altcoin videos early 2020. Through the comments section, that ain't gonna happen, bro. That ain't gonna happen. Oh man, and actually all those coins went way higher than my price targets. They went way higher than some of my price targets in early 2020. I like making the price targets going into the post-election year. It's kind of fun because by that point everyone's beaten up and they don't think coins can go high anymore because it's been such a long cycle and people just want to get out. So this is why I'm making these now, because it's fun now, because now no one believes it anymore because it's been so long. And I just think it's hilarious. It was that way in 2020. No, Bitcoin's not going to 30K. And it goes to freaking 70. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right. Anyways, we got Bitcoin coming up, trying to make a new high, 100,776. We do a resistance into support. Where the F is Franco? Is he okay? Franco's busy FOMOing back into Bitcoin because he sold all his Bitcoin at 86K. He's busy FOMOing back into Bitcoin now. The Bitcoins. Franco sold 75% of his portfolio before altcoin season even started, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not really kidding, but I kind of am. All right. Anyways, we got Bitcoin moving up. 101K for Bitcoin. 101K. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. 101K. All right. Let's do this. Let's get Bitcoin moving, man. Let's get Bitcoin moving, man. All right, anyways. I'm trolling. Franco, if you're in here, man, show your face. I love when Franco's in here. It's more fun when Franco's in here. Let's put the pickle on my head. And let's see if we can get some moves. Let me get rid of this meme thing that I drew. And see if we can get some moves here. See if we can get some more moves here. We got Bitcoin moving up. 101K. Let me see. Okay, now we're way past the fibs. We're way past the fibs. You request I Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. Well, I can't play that, but I can do the gay Pump It Up song. Come on! Want to look at B&B, Jason Clark? I forgot to look at B&B for Jason Clark, by the way. I feel it. Let's go! Bam! Popcat's going on. Come on! Man, this is a slow pump. This is a slow pump right now. We need a big pump. Come on! Stumbledore! Are there any games to pay to play in Bitcoin? Fun games too. Keep going, Bitcoin. Been stressful being in this trade. Need to be rewarded. I haven't seen any Bitcoin games, bro. It's working though. We gotta keep pumping it up. Oh! Come on! I want a big pump. This is a slow ass pump, bro. I don't know about you guys. But I need a bigger pump than this. I'm being greedy, I guess. I'm being greedy. I need a big ass pump. Are we about to get the pre-Trump pump? I want the pre-pump Trump. Let's see. What do we got going on in here, by the way? But I don't know any Bitcoin games, Dumbledore. The 10-second charts exploded. This is slow. Dude, someone tells me, are we about to see a God candle? Going for the last trading day, well, the last stock market trading day before Trump inauguration. What's tomorrow going to be like? I don't know. The last trading day, the last full trading day before Trump's in office tomorrow. What will happen? I don't know. And I don't really care. But actually, I do kind of care. I say I don't care, but I do. To be honest, I do. It's the longest stream I think I've done in 3 months. I love it, dude. And we haven't even really pumped yet. Like, honestly, these pumps are kind of small so far. Like, we haven't even really started pumping yet. I think we got some good months ahead of us, man. I think we're about to see some good-ass months, bro. Look at the fractal, man. Look at the fractal. Look at the fractal. We're not even getting consolidation. Shit, dude. Like, are we going to get a little consolidation point somewhere? Like, I wouldn't mind to consolidate, you know? But I think we got some good months. They going to dump that 6,500 Bitcoin? If they do, it's going to be from the highs. You already know. I think if they're going to dump the Bitcoin, I would guess if they're going to dump the Bitcoin, it's going to be right in here. I'm just going to do a hypothetical. And if this happens tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow, you heard it here first. If they're going to dump the Bitcoin, it's going to be right in there. Right in this red box. You already know that's where it would be from. No, I don't think they're going to do that. I'm just playing games. You always know the bad news comes in right at the fib levels. You already know. If they're going to dump the Bitcoins, it's going to be right in that zone. I'm just going to take it off. The ETC fractal's dead. I blame ETH for the ETC fractal not playing out. It's all ETH's fault. If ETH could get its act together, we would have the ETC fractal still. But ETH is a piece of shit. ETH is a piece of shit. You know, at least right now. And I'm trying to bully ETH in dumping. I really am. Like, me calling ETH a piece of shit, I'm trying to bully it. I'm trying to be the bottom indicator, bro. I really am. Like, I want to be the bottom indicator for ETH. ETH is a piece of shit. But it doesn't work. ETH is a piece of shit. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help by saying this, guys. Anyway, 101.561. Dude. This is gonna be nice. Should I be inside myself? I don't know if you should be inside yourself. I really it's sus. Monday market closed. Market's closed on Monday? On Trump Day? What? Wow. Has that ever happened before? That makes tomorrow even more important. Tomorrow is the last day where stock market traders can position, or where boomers can position ahead of the Trump inauguration. That's actually, tomorrow could be interesting, bro. Tomorrow is the last day where boomers can position before the Trump inauguration. I didn't know it was closed. That makes tomorrow really interesting. Because you know they're going to be making their moves. Whatever they're going to do, whether they're going to pump it or dump it, like they're going to want to be doing it ahead of time. That's actually kind of interesting. I think tomorrow might be a volatile day. Tomorrow might be a volatile day. That is really interesting. It's not closed all day. Oh shit. They will buy like crazy. I'm new here and I love how you use fibs already. I love by the name. I love fibs, man. Fibs are awesome. That's how I get my entries on stuff. I love Fibonacci's. I love fib extensions. The 1618 and the 2618, 3618, 4236. Those are your best friend in the crypto market because you see new all-time highs all the time in crypto market. It's the only way you know where to take profits. I'm not smart enough to guess. I just use the fibs. Let's see. Anything making new highs right now? Not too much. Not too much. Trying to see. Let's go over here. H bar. H bar. H bar new cycle high. Yup. New cycle high for H bar. Another utility coin. Probably for Algo too. New cycle high for H bar. Good shit. Holy shit. Algo too? No, not Algo yet. Algo's getting up there though. Dude, even EOS. You know the market's good when EOS is pumping. Dude, this is the weirdest coin to me. Celestia is the weirdest freaking coin to me, man. This is either going to be the GOATest chart when you look back on hindsight, or this thing's going to do nothing the whole cycle. I don't know which one it's going to be. But this is the weirdest coin to me, man. It's either the GOAT chart you want to buy right now, or it's ass. I don't know which one it is. I ain't going to try to guess. Cosmos obviously has the GOAT Wyckoff. Like, this is just classic. Like, how could you not love this chart? It may not be the best gainer, but it's a nice chart, right? I would feel really confident buying Cosmos here. Really confident buying. Like, if you were in the market, like, this is an easy buy right here, to me, at least. That's just to me. It's just a clean chart. It may not be the best gainer, whatever, but it's in a really nice level where if it broke this, you could cut it for really small loss. It's nice. It's a nice chart. I like it. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin dumping. Oh my God. Oh man. Look at that Bitcoin dump. Holy shnikes. It could just dump down. I think tomorrow's going to be interesting, man. Tomorrow's going to be volatile. Just be prepared for some volatility tomorrow, guys. Are boomers going to buy it up before? Or are they going to take profits before for uncertainty? I don't know. I'm not going to try to guess. I'm just going to sit on my hands. But we shall see. The fractal so far is intact. Look at the fractal. It's beautiful. Tia will pump just because it's a good name. Yeah. Tia has good fundamentals. Like, if you actually like think that it's going to be a fundamental season, Tia is a good coin, man. Like, it has the meme fundamentals you look for like a fundamental token to pump. It just can't catch a bid. It can't catch a bid. I don't know if it's just because you got VCs just selling it off. I don't know. It just can't catch a bid. We need a higher high. Till then, it's all BS. I can agree with that. My only problem with like waiting for a higher high is the higher high can just be a fake out. You know what I mean? Like you had this here. It was like dupe, dupe. You came up, you made a higher high, and then it just insta-dumped back down. You never know. So sometimes like it's like, okay, we come up, we make a higher high. It's like, yeah, let's go. We made a higher high. Wonk. Then I guess you go for the higher low. I personally would just like to see us go sideways for a few days. Just go sideways for a few days. Excuse me, I don't even know. I'm like going nuts right now. I would like some sideways, build some structure here. I mean, we can just pump. If we just want to pump it, I mean, we've done that before. It's not impossible. We did it here where we just insta-sended, consolidated, insta-sended, consolidated, insta-sended. So we can do that. But it's not like it's impossible for us to do that. And that's typically what Bitcoin does at the last part of the cycle. It just kind of pumps. But I don't know, man. We'll see. Coinbase jumped to number 34 in top apps. No way. We'll check that tomorrow. Because I want to see what it looks like tomorrow. But that's crazy. What you want? Bitcoin's going again? Is it really gonna go at like we hit the 2 hour mark on the stream and now Bitcoin's gonna full send? Like, it never fails, man. Like it's hilarious, man. It never fails. Now Bitcoin's gonna full send because that's just how it works, you know. I like it though, honestly. The streams are way more fun when there's something going on the screen, you know. You get a lot of these coins at local highs. CRV at local highs. Crow at local highs. XRP trying to come back up again. Everything trying to come back up. Let's see if XR or see if ETH even comes down to this again. Still think it makes sense for it to come down here one more time, but we'll see. It's probably why it doesn't. It's probably why it doesn't, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep it on BTC for a little bit. Used to do 3-hour streams, no problem. Dude, yeah, dude, I got to get used to the 3-hour streams again. I really got to get used to that. It's been a while. I got to get used to the 3-hour streams, my man. Maybe I should. Let's see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin can move higher in the next 7 minutes, we'll stay on. We'll stay on longer. We'll get Bitcoin 7 minutes to go higher. I think that's stay for a while, Jordan. You can play with the pecker later. How do you know I want to play with my pecker, man? Now, right now, I don't have to play with my pecker. Sometimes you gotta play with your pecker. Ondo will pass the test. Ondo's a great bet too. If you believe in the RWA narrative, Ondo is a great bet. Let's just spend the next 2 weeks, one with new high after another. It's just so much fun when that happens. Dude, it's been a while since we had that. Actually, no, it hasn't. That was like in November. That was like 2 months ago. Yeah, it feels like longer ago, though. But yeah, dude, I'm going to tell you, a lot of you guys, I don't know, you guys even remember 2021? Let me ask you guys in the chat, do you even remember what it was like in 2021? 2021 was fucking crazy, man. I don't even know if you guys remember what it was like back then. Dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, you would wake up every day, and if your coins weren't up 20%, you were pissed. Like, if your coin was up 10%, you were like, what? My coin's only up 10%? That coin's up 50%. 2021 was crazy. And I don't think we're going to go as nuts as 2021. Just because there's so many more coins now and the market caps are bigger. So I don't think you're going to see like those crazy days where everything's up 30%. But I do think you're going to have some crazy days in here where like all coins pump 20% across the board. Multiple days in a row, right? I mean, that's what happens during this time period. And I know that sounds crazy. Like you're like, Jordan, that can't happen. It can, and it has before, 2 cycles in a row. Maybe this time is different. I'm going to go with it's not. But yeah, if you guys are here in like early 2021, 4 years ago from now, actually, exactly 4 years ago, that was a crazy time. That was a crazy time. You still have PTSD from 2020 and 2021? Yeah. Totally different life? Yeah. It's 4 years ago. It's kind of crazy. 2021 was the year of Carl the Moon's Bybit link. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with recommending an exchange. You know what I mean? It's just Bob had enough. Bob had enough of the Bybit link. You know what I mean? Now you can't even use Bybit. You can't even use Bybit in the US now. It's bullshit. We got Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trying to make a new high right now, by the way. Of course it is. Of course it is. Fartcoin. Dude, Fartcoin might be the... I wish I bought Fartcoin down here, man. I'm not going to lie. If there's any meme I wish I bought, dude, I wish I bought Fartcoin, man. That's such a good name. It's so simple, too. It's such a simple meme where it just makes so much sense for it to pump. It's Fartcoin, bro. What dudes don't like farts? Who doesn't laugh at farts? I wish I bought Fartcoin down here. That's the only meme where I'm like, I wish I bought Fartcoin. It's just such a simplistic name. Like Fartcoin, it would make so much sense for Fartcoin to be the Doge of this cycle. It's just Fartcoin. Like 2021 Luna. Oh shit! I told you Fartcoin did. Yeah, you did, Anderson. I wish I bought Fartcoin. It's too late now. I'm not buying Fartcoin now, but I wish I did a couple days ago. I didn't though. You bought fart at 20 cents? It's so funny. You bought fart at 20 cents. Oh, dude. It's just such a simple name. It's so satisfying. Fartcoin. Someone said we need Queef coin. Jeez. Jeez Louise. All right. Well, we're trying. Some of these alts are trying to break local highs. They're kind of sitting there. All right. Chainlink's going for it right now. Chainlink new local high here. Is Bitcoin tries to make a new higher high. The previous high was 102,000, and we'll mark it off. Why don't we mark it off like a true chartist would? 102,751. We're trying to go for it. As some alts attempt to make new local highs. See Sol, Solana, back above this zone. Solana all of a sudden looks good. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Trump. Solana back above the red box, so now it looks good again. Below, bad. Above, good. You know what coin I bought today? I did buy something today, guys. And I bought it on a whim. And I'm don't buy this because it's just totally just speculation and just me speculating like a weird... I just like to speculate, man. I have this like mind where like I try to speculate on shit. You know what coin I bought today? And like I said, don't buy this. I bought Proppy today. I owned Proppy before. I cut it. I bought Proppy today. And you want to know my reasoning why I bought Proppy today? One, simply just because it was like almost at support here. But that wasn't the main reason. The main reason I bought Proppy today was because Trump loves real estate. Trump is talking altcoins. I'm just like keeping this super simple. Like I just have a feeling there's going to be a decentralized real estate season. And it's so random. I know you're probably looking at me like, what the decentralized real estate season? I know. It sounds weird. I know. But I had this hunch today. And I bought Proppy today. We'll see how it works out. I like the chart too. But we'll see how it works out. And, you know, I'm just going to put it out. I did. Don't buy this. It's purely a gamble.
Let's look at Dogcoin, the BTC meme coin.
It's purely a gamble, by the way. Pure gamble. It's pure speculation gamble. It's not based on it. It is kind of based on something. But it is what it is. You added some more ATH. Oh, probably kind of stinks. It's a good degen play. Dude, it's the ultimate degen play. It's like 100 million market cap, which nowadays 100 million market cap is low. It's kind of sad. Dude, back in the days, like the top 100 coins, some top 100 coins had 100 million market caps. Now 100 million market cap is like a low cap. It's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, it's pure good chart. Gamble based on Trump. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We got Bitcoin. Come on, Corn. We want more. We want more. pump it up. The stream didn't pump it up. Don't you know? No, no. No, no, no. Oh, come on. I want more. The ticker's broken. Hoff, still start with the ticker's broken. I will break you. I will break you in half. If you say the ticker's broken, I will break you in half. Oh, man. I'm going to take that off. Oh, what time is it? 9:04, guys. It's hard to make it off because now we got a lot of coins. A lot of my coins are making new local highs. I don't know if I can get off right now. I don't know if I can. It probably not a good time for me to get off. We might be getting the pre-Trump pump right now. The pre-Trump pump might be happening as we speak. And, you know, or maybe it's not. I don't know. But I want to pretend it is at least. Brock's taking profits. Let's go. This is the no sleep time of the cycle. Yes, there will become a time when there's no sleep. Are we there yet? I don't know if we're there yet. I don't know if we're quite there yet. But I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Permission denied, said Nevitz. Okay. Just because you said that, I ain't getting off. You want to get off? Guys, don't be making those jokes, man. You're going to get me in trouble with the police on here, right? Jeez. I need some food, dude. I'm starving. Starving Marvin. I am starving Marvin right now. CRV breakout. Don't tease me. Don't you tease me with a good time. Don't tease me with a good time. Chainlink breakout. Or is it a Chainlink breakout? Dude, can we get altcoins moving? Dude, the Bitcoin dominance death cross. Can we talk about the Bitcoin dominance death cross real quick? And if this is accurate, like we're the goats. Where's the Bitcoin dominance when we need it? It's the last time I want to look at this shit. Bitcoin dominance death cross. There it is, fellas. Rally into death cross. Check. Death cross. Rally into death cross. Dump it. Dump it. Dump Bitcoin dominance. Dump. It's the only time I want it to dump. Now. Dump it. Dump it. All right. It's the last time I'm going to say dump it. Dump that shit. YouTube app needs updating. You think so? Stubbledore said he's hungry. Yo, the Dusty Hunt. What's up, bro? We're over here trying to watch our cryptos go up. They're chilling right now. They're chilling at resistance. A lot of them are chilling at resistance right now. Can we get the pump? We all want the pump. They're all chilling at resistance. Even ETH is trying to do something. That's when you know. That's like the new thing. I used to say even EOS. Now I say even ETH is trying to do something. That's the new joke. It's not EOS anymore. EOS is better than ETH now. It's even ETH is trying to do something. That's the new joke, guys. I know, it's not that funny. Snubbledore said, please look at Dogcoin, the BTC meme coin. I like that. I like that one. The dog coin. Dog on... What's it called, though? Is it this one? Is it Dog USDT Spot? Is this it? Is this it? Dog? I think this is it. Maybe I'm wrong. Dog coin. Dog. Get back above the trend line. Get back above the trend line. And then we're talking. Then we're really talking. You just gotta reclaim. You gotta reclaim. Very important level right here, right? Your diagonal with support into resistance. And then you have this. And you have these, right? Reclaim, Super Bull. Reject, Super Bear. But you're literally right at that level right now as you speak. Like, such an important level right there. For obvious reasons. You can see there. But, I mean, this is a tough one to read before you know which way this is going to go. I'm not even going to try to predict if it's going to reject or get above. My guess is it gets above. Reason why I think it gets above is because I think the market's going higher in general. But, I mean, if I wasn't in this, I would wait for reclaim, retest, get in there, ride it back up. Dog. Don't go. Someone said, don't go. Wife changing money soon. Well, you know, I don't have a wife right now. But my future wifey, I actually don't want a future wife changing money. I gotta say future wife changing money. I don't want that. I don't want that, man. I don't want that. I want time. Time. To me, money is time. That's all it is. I don't really like spending money on like crazy things. Money is time and comfort. That's what it is to me. It just gives you more comfort. It gives you more time to do stuff, you know? It's a Doge eat dog world right now. If we can get Doge to pump. Doge is at an interesting spot too right now, I think. You want Retreat Island money? Look at Fart Coin, bro. I'll play the pump song even though I don't own any farts. I own 0 farts, bro. Look at Fart Coin. Hey. Let's go. Look at Fartcoin. I wish I was a Fartcoin maximalist. I really do. You know, you ever woke up and you're like, I wish I was a Fartcoin maximalist. That's me today. Never thought I'd say that. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it there. Bitcoin might go higher here. We'll see. Right? It probably will, to be honest. But, you know, I'm going to stop cock blocking it. Even though right now I'm not really cock blocking it. I think right now I'm kind of helping it. But I think I'm going to call it tonight. Everyone have a fantastic night. I got to get some stuff done. That's why I got to leave. I don't want to leave, but I got to get some stuff done. It's 9 o'clock. I got to go get some shit done. We're not quite in degen mode yet. All right? So I'm out of here. Have a great night, guys. Hopefully we get a little bit more of a pump out of here, but so far so good in our fractal. Even if we get a pullback or consolidation, I don't think it's the end of the world, guys. I think we're right on cue. Bitcoin Fractal's playing out. Seasonality for altcoins is here. Let's get it. We got a fun few months ahead of us, fellas. All right, so let's take it slow. Let's take it easy, and let's kill it, bro. Let's kill it. All right, catch you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Actually, tomorrow I might be on earlier. Maybe like 6-ish, right? Either 6 or 7, but I'll be on tomorrow. Okay. Peace out. Much love. Catch you guys tomorrow. Later.